We're going to be in Memphis at TPC Southwind, just over 7,200 yards. It is a par 70, so get into that with one of my picks a little while. I think that's key. We're back to Bermuda greens again, and I'm excited, man. So we've got and your boy. What's the chance we're going to have back-to-back championships at TPC Southwind? Because Brooks Koepka was the winner last year.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm glad to see he needs a more spotlight on him to defend his title. I think Chase was getting a little bit of the press here in the last couple of weeks, and hey, it's Brooksy's time to shine. He is definitely in a featured group because he's defending. Missed the cut last week, but this is a different course, and we'll see how he does. He did make the cut over Memorial. Memorial was a really tough course, so I mean, yeah, we'll see how he does.
Yeah, so what do we? It's the most water balls of any course. Is here. The second most is TPC Sawgrass. So interesting stat here. Since 2004, 5,000 balls have found the water. So this is the first course rated. The second is almost 1,500 balls at TPC Sawgrass. So, what are we talking? More than 3,500 more balls in the water since 2004 at this course. So it is going to be crucial for people to find the fairway here. And again, it's not terribly long. Once again, we've said it week after week, ball strikers paradise, man. I mean, it is going to be key. Let me go through a list of past champions before we get into to our picks. So you got Koepka 2019, DJ 18, back-to-back wins from Daniel Berger, 16 and 17, Fabian Gomez, Ben Crane, Harris English in 23, Dustin Johnson again, 2012. You got Harrison Frazier, 11, and Lee Westwood in 2010, which is not going to be here this year. So I think it's all going to be about strokes gained off the tee. Off the tee, and then strokes gained on the approach. I mean, that's kind of where I think we're anchoring at for this one. So what you got?
Well, with this one here, the tournament's changed, right? So the TPC Southwind, the course has gotten harder over the years. In terms of course history, yes, you got your winners there, but since this has become a WGC type of event, it's gotten harder. From a course perspective, they've changed the grasses out. And if you look at the past winners, I wouldn't say those fields are probably as strong as they are now that it's a WGC. So you can take into account, right? I mean, Berger's won a couple of times, etc. You can take that into account, but just know the field's stronger now and the course is harder. So definitely all the eyes will be on this week going into PGA. I don't think it's going to be kind of a practice round like we saw at the workday. I think they're actually going out there to play, and they're going out there to win. So I'm looking forward to it, man. This is going to be a strong field. It's a great event. It's going to be a lot more nail biting than last week, and there's no cut, which is interesting in terms of how you want to play this from a strategy perspective, both in your DraftKings picks and your fantasy picks, and how the players are going to play it in terms of the different rounds.
Yeah, for sure. Just looking at some of the players, so who Jon Rahm, Schauffle, Casey, and Hovland are the past this year. They're both in the top 30 as far as distance and accuracy goes. So we're going to be thin fairways here. Not a lot of margin for error. So it's do the DeChambeaus here have a chance? I mean, how could you say that he doesn't have a chance? I think he always does. We'll look at DJ, right? So talking about power hitters, I mean, that guy's definitely long off the tee, and he's got a couple of wins here. Mm-hmm. Look at but then go back to Berger, right? So you got back-to-back wins from him. He's not short, but he's he's definitely not a power hitter. So yeah, I think it's kind of a little bit back and forth there, and kind of what we're going. And then you got Koepka winning last year here. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Again, I think that this thing is going to favor ball strikers, and who putts well on Bermuda greens. Mm-hmm. I think that's those are going to be the two key elements that are going to win the tournament for whoever it may be.
We haven't played a whole lot of Bermuda lately. It's all been bent grass in the last couple of tournaments. But probably the last 4 weeks, it's all been bent grass for the most part, right?
Right.
So.